Hey, what up, Facebook? It's your boy, Trey Little, a.k.a. Trey LaCroix, a.k.a. Nicotine, man. A lot of name changes through the years, you know what I'm saying? We've been at this for about at least a decade, probably about 11 years, you know what I'm saying? And much respect to all the new local rappers out there, man, dropping their first, second CDs. So I just wanted to give you a brief, a little brief history lesson through what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And before I show you anything, I would just like to say it all started with myself, Nicotine, my brother C4, and my brother at the time, who you know as Biz, is Controversy. And also shout out to Bobo. You know what I'm saying? Lil Doug, man, he had a big part in all that. Helping us come up with ideas and yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Our first 3 CDs, rather. Our very first one was in 05. We released it in high school. It's called Simply Horror. You look back at it now, it's trash. You know, I don't even ever want to hear it again. But it was probably one of our biggest selling albums ever. You know what I'm saying? And after that came Horror Show. Right? Yeah, Horror Show. And equally as good, it was all the wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we lost Controversy for a little bit. And me and Chris dropped Skulls, which would be our 3rd album. 100% legit. Time passed, shit happened. Surreal Killers, SK. Although we never lost touch, we were always brothers. It kind of changed, you know what I mean? And I started messing with this guy named Corey Blunts. Blunts, my brother. And that CD, unfortunately, somehow I don't have with me, but we've always been a Halloween kind of guys. So this is our first Halloween CD ever. It's called Surreal Killers, Pumpkins. That's me and C4 right there. And this goes all the way back to 2007, 2008. Full album, 100% legit. You know what I'm saying? After that, we got That's C4. C4 is Chris Hall, in case you didn't know. One of the dopest lyricists. I always said he was the next Esham. He, nothing against him. You know, he just had enough of the music. He got into some other stuff. He was our producer, our editor. He was our everything, man. That C4 classic album. Next album I don't have with me, but it was called Foundations by Blunts. Because Blunts was one of the homies. He saw what we were doing, and he wanted in on it. So we took him under our wing, made him beats, helped him out with his lyrics a little bit. And basically, that CD was him learning how to rap. You know what I mean? And shit, it wasn't half bad. It was actually pretty good. You know what I mean? So, after that, Halloween time comes back around. Our second Halloween CD, including the 4 of us, which I mean the 4 real renegades, which would be myself, Nicotine, Blunts, C4, and Controversy. I don't know if you can read that because the glare. But it's called Horror Story. One of the most classic, still to this day, one of the most classic Halloween CDs. And if you come to our show, December 22nd with 4 Unique Minds, you'll get a little taste of that. Even though it's just me and Biz, we can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? We cannot let it go. Next, batteries dying. Next came, it was time we met up with Midwest Syndicate, and they were pushing me to do a solo album. So I did that, and the solo album is Nicotine. That fucking glare, man. I can't escape the glare. It's called Nicotine Tripolar. You know what I'm saying? And tripolar means I'm a three-dimensional guy. You know, I could be moody, I could be happy, I could be sad. Classic fucking album right here. Again, all these albums, you know, the production lacked a little bit, but the content was there, and it was deep, and it was real. You know what I mean? So, once again, Halloween rolls around. Here we have Real Renegades Halloween Harvest 2008, which was, again, the 4 Renegades that I was telling you about. Another classic album. Classic fucking album. And, you know, in between then, I don't have them with me right now, but my homeboy Biz, Controversy, he dropped 2 albums. Trials and Tribulations, and shit, man, so much music. He did Trials and Tribulations, and I'm sorry, Biz, I'm so sorry, I forget the other one, but they were both classic, both produced by Midwest Syndicate. After, you know, me and Blunts grew close, and after we've been teaching them, it turned into me teaching them every day. And songs became songs, became songs, became songs. And in my opinion, this is the best CD to date that Catch-22, Real Renegades, O-Villainz have ever dropped. This is the very first O-Villainz CD, Rapaholics 101. If you ain't heard it, look it up online, man. And what do I got here? I got 6 albums here, minus Trials, Tribulations, and Habits and Contradictions. That's the other one by Biz. You know what I mean? And C4 dropped another one. So that would be about 12 albums deep. This shit ain't nothing new to us, man. So, for these young rappers to kind of shun us out of the way, I get it. We've been kind of on the down low about it, not doing much music. But I tell you what, it's coming. It's coming. We got definitely my solo called Bleeding Out, which is a product of this right here, which is my mother's ashes. I wrote it during a dark time, and it's dark music. I hope you can relate to that. If not, after that, we may have another O-Villainz CD. We should. It's called Rhythm and Poetry. It was originally me and Blunt's idea, but Biz took over. And so me and Biz be dropping that. And after dropping Bleeding Out, you know, I have to give the people something to party to, you know. I had to take a step back, live life, party, get to know people, get to know their opinions. So that's why it's been taking so long. But the one after O-Villainz is going to be called Suburban. SUB-urban. Because we're from the suburbs, but we also fit right in the urban community. And that one's going to be a little more upbeat. You know what I'm saying? So that's like 14, 15 albums right there. So newcomers, feel free to test us, but this ain't nothing new to us. And you know who you are. You know who you are. This ain't a shot at all youngsters, you know. Young Light, that's my dog, you know what I mean? And this definitely ain't aimed towards him, you know what I'm saying? Ayo, my dog. Trill's my dog. So, I just wanted to show you my little collection. Let you know that we ain't no young bucks in this game. And to prepare for Bleeding Out, coming very soon. It's very dark. But I know everybody has their demons. And I'm hoping I can touch on at least one of those demons in this album. Besides that, I gotta throw it up. In case you don't know, that's an O and a V for O-Villainz. Because I rep my hometown. I love my hometown. I wish Biz was here to do this interview with me, but he's not. So, basically, I was looking at my collection and I'm thinking, these young bucks who shout our name out like it ain't nothing, you know, they don't know their history. So I'm going to teach them their history. Besides that, it's all love, baby. It's all fucking love. Thank you to all the fans, the old school fans, Ziegel, all you people, Fenton. There's way too many to name. Thank you for your support. People have been asking me, when's it coming, when's it coming, when's it coming? It's coming. It's written. I just need the money to record it, and you will have it. And I promise it will not be disappointing. If Biz was here, he could fucking vouch for it, because he's been pushing me for a year his damn self. You know what I'm saying? So, Trey Little, signing out. O-Villainz all day. Real Renegades all day. The Fab Five all day. And whether they might not like me or not, shout out to DJ Sheet, Blunts, my motherfucking homeboy C4, myself, and my motherfucking brother Biz. We're coming soon, I promise you that, alright? Stay tuned.